are looking for money for a startup, and we are looking to help businesses get funded. And the twins are hard at work on the email boxes, making sure that you guys are getting answers so we can get you into our system. Say hi, twins.
Hi, twins.
So anyway, so today what we're going to talk about is how to submit your information to an angel investor, or specifically us, in terms of how we like to see the information and what we want and what we don't want. For starters, I mean, I've talked about this multiple times, and I'll talk about it briefly today. The one-page executive summary is super important because it makes your ideas in a concise, easy manner to read, interpret, and it's really the major bullet points of what you're trying to accomplish with the business idea or startup you're looking for funding. And if you want your copy, all you have to do is go to the show notes, and there's a link to get to your one-page executive summary format. It's super simple. All you have to do is hit the major 8 points, and it's what's your idea, what problem you're looking to solve, how you're looking to solve it, what the market looks like, and there's a competition and just a team and a bunch of other things, just to make sure that you're hitting all the major bullet points that someone will want to see when they're looking to potentially invest, or specifically how we're looking to invest. So that's the first step. And then what happens is that one of the twins will look at your information, make sure it looks good, and then we'll kind of take a look together and see, all right, if it looks like something we may be interested in, we'll set a list of questions, just kind of get into a little bit more detail. And one of the tips I'll give you, whether it's us or anyone else, is that some people get frustrated because they say, oh, this information's already in my pitch deck, or this information is in our projections. Why didn't you get it? And the simple answer is, well, we didn't go through the 500-page business plan you sent us. We probably skimmed it, got some good ideas of what we liked and didn't like, and wanted to ask you questions. And the other reason is because we want current information. Because a lot of times, if you're raising money, it doesn't always happen overnight. It can take days, weeks, months, or years. So your pitch materials might not be current. And a lot of times we want to know what's happening right now, especially in terms of dollars raised, if you have a lead investor and things like that. So when I'm raising money, I think it's a good thing when they're asking me questions. So I would take that as an indicator of interest versus an insult that they didn't go through every nook and cranny of all the stuff you sent. So once that happens, we'll send you some clarifying questions, and then once we get those answers, we'll go through the information and then we'll make a decision. We'll make, okay, is this something that we're never going to invest in? Is this something that we may invest in the future? Is this something that needs a little work? Or is this something we're going to write a check for today? And then we take it from there. So it's a pretty straightforward process in terms of how we go through it. I mean, we're always looking for hot things. We have our internal criteria that we're looking for in terms of when we look at business plans and one-pagers. Another thing that we get quite a bit is people asking us to sign NDAs, which are non-disclosure agreements. And the reality of the situation is that most angel investors are not going to sign anything like that. And if you're worried about protecting your IP, I just wouldn't send an information meeting. I mean, ideas are a dime a dozen. It's all about execution risk versus worrying about what exactly is in the one page that you're sending. And if your trade secrets can be figured out with one page, you probably don't have that much of a business to be dealing with anyway. So the one page is not going to be a threat to that. So our goal for this channel that we're developing right now is to listen to pitches once a week and to do live pitches. Our first time that we're going to plan on doing is this Wednesday. So this Wednesday in the evening, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the funding inbox, and we're going to read through pitches and kind of let you see the process internally of what we like, what we don't like, what we consider a good idea, bad idea, or not, or needs work type of thing. So if you want to have your idea or business considered, I highly suggest you fire us over your one pager, and it's funding at omegadestiny.com, which is actually in the show notes. And one of the twins will get that. And if you put the word live in your email subject, we will actually push you to the front of the line because we'll know you watched this video, and we'll know that you are interested in potentially being on live with us. So and we're a work in progress, so we're crawling right now. But we're having a lot of fun with it, and we'll just see where it goes. Also, if you want to invest, or want to be investors, or you want to be a sponsor, if you want to support entrepreneurship and helping early stage businesses get started, we're always looking for additional funding, relationship, partnerships. So just send us an email, opportunities@omegadestiny.com, That email address is also in the show notes, and we'll take it there. So again, we'll still say goodbye to the twins. Goodbye, twins.
Bye.
All right. And we will see you later.